All right. Today's the day. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, so I wanted to talk about, so this has been heavy on my heart. Like, has been literally for over a year. Um, so I'll just get right into it. I won't go too much into details, but yeah, I gotta get this shit off my chest. Um, so a year ago, my beautiful daughter, Talika, passed away. I think I showed you guys her thing. This is my baby, Talika. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She passed away last year. Don't know what really happened. Um, I 2000% feel that the Columbus Police Department failed my daughter. The Columbus Police Department failed her family. And when I say her family, I mean those that genuinely loved and cared for her. That genuinely gave a fuck, or still to this day give a fuck. So we are collectively, as a family, and I can only speak for my children and myself, we are still healing the loss of our daughter, or my daughter and their sibling. So I'll just start by saying this. According to her autopsy, she was perfectly healthy, absolutely healthy. And had they said something different, I would have definitely spoken up, because I know that she didn't play about her health. She did not play about the foods that she ate. She definitely like watched what she put in her body. She even encouraged it to us, to eat more healthy, and so I know for a fact that she was definitely healthy. The only thing that was in her system was marijuana. No big deal, right? And I say that with just a little bit of doubt, because we know that people can spray stuff, pesticides, or whatever they do. So I use that term loosely when I say no big deal, because I don't know. However, in the toxicology report, that was the only thing in her system was weed, right? So had the marijuana been sprayed with something, pesticides, or whatever the case may be, I feel like that would have shown up in the toxicology report. But nevertheless, that's what it said. That's what they said. Man, this shit gets so deep. And of course, just not really respect, because it's not about respect. It's about me not trying to get in trouble and me trying to cover my ass. So I won't use everybody's names. I won't use real people's names in this scenario. And I might not even reference to the people, but I have to. And I say that because, so, man, like, I don't even know why I just did this. Because yes, I want to talk about it, but it's like certain shit I gotta say in order for it to make sense, but not necessarily. So the CPD, of course, I talk to them, me being her mother. I tell them what I know. I tell them what I don't know. I tell them, just give them an overall, analysis, not necessarily analysis, but an overall, just, I don't know how to fucking put it, but as to who she was, right? But in saying that, there was some stuff that had happened. Okay, so my daughter passed away in 23 January. So I would like to think right around COVID, or maybe 21 or something. And it might have been 21. I'll have to look at my resume, because I know exactly where I was working at when an incident happened. some people, and I'll say they are fucking family members. Okay, like, ugh. But anyway, my daughter had told me some shit about family member or whatever. I'm not going to say I was totally surprised. I'm not going to ever say that. However, I was definitely like taken aback because you are who to her and you're what? And you're, huh? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, okay? So, as a mom, I speak the fuck up. I have to. I'm going to. What do you think? Like, you think I don't care if she's grown or not. Like, you got me twisted. So I say what I say. They say what they say. All right, whatever. Man, this shit goes so deep. It goes so deep. It gets so deep. However, skipping forward, my daughter passes. And I'm talking to the detectives and I tell them what I know. I tell them what I think, who I think, and why I think it. Okay? And of course, you know, did they do their job efficiently? I don't know. I would not say that. I wouldn't bet on that. And the reason I say that is because I remember up until the autopsy report came back, I was calling the detective like faithfully. I'm lying. I might not have called. I know for sure I emailed more than I called. Every morning, damn near. I'm emailing the detective. Any new news? Da, 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 da. And ultimately, the detective tells me that he's spoken with different parties. He's also spoken with the party that I believe had the most part in the incident. The biggest part, I'll say. And the detective just believes him. I'm so confused. And the reason I'm confused is because I'm not saying that this person is a criminal. I'm not saying that. But I do feel strongly, and I have reasons to feel like this. I'm just not going to say it. But I do strongly feel that this person is very equipped to live off the grid. Okay, let's just say that. For a couple of different reasons that I'm not going to speak about. But this person is very well equipped to live off the grid, right? This person knows how to duck and dodge the police. This is what I know. This is what I know for a fact, okay? Like, for sure. Personally. So when the detective tells me that, oh, they say this and they say that, and I'm just looking like, are you fucking kidding me? What can I say? I don't know. My daughter didn't live with me. The shit that the detective told me, I would have bet my last 25 cents that didn't happen. But according to this person, and according to my daughter's cell phone records, that was the case. I don't believe it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh my God, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like the Columbus Police Department failed my daughter. Only because the detective, I don't know if I mentioned this or not before, but if I did, oh well, the detective mentioned that there was so many cases. Now, mind you, this is January of 2023. So you have to go back and, you know, to 2022. I don't know how many unsolved cases there were going into 2023. I had fucking stopped watching TV. Shit, I haven't watched TV honestly since like 2020, if not even 2019. I don't know, but I been quit watching TV, and that was just because, you know, my spirit, if my spirit's not fed with positivity and goodness and happiness, I can't do it. So the news was very depressed. Like, I didn't want to watch the news. I couldn't. Like, it was just so depressing. So with that being said, I don't know how many unsolved cases they had in 2022 going into 2023, but I was definitely told that their caseload was beyond understandable. Okay. So that within itself, with nothing else, fuck everything else that I know for a fact, that by itself, oh, we're so overwhelmed with cases. Oh, we have so many unsolved cases. You're not giving my daughter the proper investigation time. You're not giving her, definitely not. Hell no. A perfectly healthy 27-year-old, was she 27 at the time? I don't fucking know. It doesn't even fucking matter. She's gone. A perfectly healthy, yeah, because she just turned 28 this year. So in 23, she would have turned 27. My daughter was 26 years old. Anywho, a perfectly healthy 26-year-old young lady, right? Only thing she has in her system is weed. No traces of any poison. Just dead. Just dead. But again, the participating, and I'm not going to say the participating, the people that I implicated, they just got away with murder. I was like, no, let me stop. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Rest in peace to my baby girl. I love you so much. But, and it's crazy because, now mind you, this is family that I'm talking about. This is family who my daughter came to me and told me some shit that I never would have expected to hear. This is family I'm talking about. And it's so crazy. This is how you know. And then people show their true colors. It's very unfortunate that I had to lose my daughter for me to see people for who they truly are. But I'm thankful. Because even more now, like I was already like standoffish. I was already not into the, socializing. But even more, you got me twisted. Like people genuinely showed me who they were. And when people show you who they are, you got to believe them. No matter who they are, you have to believe them. But I say months after my daughter's passing, so funny. I remember the fucking day. I'm going to say it was May 27th, 2023. Let's talk about it. May 27th, 2023. So if you know, you know. Anybody that knows what that date is, if you know, you know. But I saw a family member that's not their birth date or anything, but they know what the fuck is going on. They know who I'm talking about. Saw a family member. And I wish back then I wasn't even thinking about recording or just having my phone handy, ready to press the button. But I wish that moment was captured. The moment that I'm in the store and I see my family member who has something to say about it, but not really because they didn't want to say too much. What the fuck you don't want to say too much for? Why you keeping your mouth? Bro, but it's all good. Anywho, I see a family member in the store, and instead of, oh my God, family member, oh, I'm so sorry about what happened to Talika. I'm so sorry. This motherfucker's eyes get big as hell. Big, and they act like they don't see me. Right? Mind you, I saw them before they saw me. So when I saw that they saw me, you see me, but you don't see me. And I thought that shit was hilarious. Like, literally. But then I was at the same time, mind you, this was a few months later. At the same time, I'm ready to run up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you really about to play with me. You about to play with me in my face. Because I know you know. And I know you know the allegations that I've been throwing around. And I know you know what the fuck I done told the police. I know you know. So, yeah. So, that just opened up my eyes to a lot of shit. That opened up my eyes to, do we really get justice in this country? Do we really get fucking justice? Do those that have left us, do they really get their justice? I feel like unless it's literally in black and white, no, because they don't have the time to investigate. They don't have the time to look into these people's holes and the stories that it's talking. I know it was some holes, but maybe not. Because this person that I'm talking about that can live off the grid at any given moment, baby, probably got a book of shit to say. Or if you ever ask you this, you say this. You say, I already know, bro, because I'm related to him. I know what the hell, I know. I've seen him in action. Like, come the fuck on. But yeah, Columbus Police Department, I definitely feel failed me. I hope someone from the Columbus Police Department reaches out to me because I would like to talk about it. Let's have a conversation. I feel like my daughter is, thankfully, and I'm going to say this one last thing. I was telling my son yesterday. Because he too doesn't understand what happened to her. What happened? We have to accept what the fuck they told us, because unfortunately I cremated my baby so I could bring her home with me. We have to accept it because there's not another autopsy that can be done. So my son too nobody believes she just passed the fuck away, healthy as hell. Come on now, whatever. But then again, maybe too, because I told my son, I said, we really can't say, because we don't know what her purpose on earth was. We don't know what God put her here for. Maybe she fulfilled her purpose. No matter what she thought about herself, no matter what we thought about her, no matter what nobody thought about her, maybe she had already fulfilled her purpose. So maybe God said, well done, good job. Now I'm going to bring you home with me, right? It could have been that. But it also could have been some fucking corruption that people got away with. I mean, not corruption, some bullshit that people got away with. And the lack of man hours. And I'm not necessarily blaming Columbus Police Department, but I will go to my grave saying that I don't think my baby got her justice. I just don't. Like, and if people acting weird, like, don't play with me. Like, please don't play with me. Like, please. Because I'm trying to be respectful, but at the same time, I don't even think they deserve it. Like, so that's why I stay away. You know? At almost 50 years old, I still believe if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I stay away. Purposefully. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Man, I lost my thought. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, if anyone happens to see this, my baby girl is gone. And I truly feel that somebody is responsible, if not more than one person. Because, baby, there was a couple of people, honey, let me tell you. A couple of people. And if you know, you know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. But I'm solely relying on God for peace. I'm solely relying on God for the strength that I need every day, because every day, again, it's like, it could go either motherfucking way. But this is the thought that I lost real quick. I just remembered. So I was telling my son yesterday, like, when I dream about my baby, it's always great. It's never a nightmare, right? It's always hugs and smiles and like, it's just be the realest feeling that I can say that I felt, other than when my dad passed away. Like, I had some experience with that too, but the warmth that I feel when I wake up, I feel great, because it's like, damn, my daughter came to see me. I hugged her, I kissed her. I was telling my son, I said, maybe, just maybe, it was her time, in her good health and all. Because I don't feel that she feels, we're not doing enough, or we didn't look into it enough. I feel that for myself. I don't feel that she blames me, if that makes sense. When she comes to me with love. When she comes to me with smiles. And I can't explain the warmth, literally, that I feel. So what I'm saying, as far as they failed her, those are my thoughts, because I know how people move. She might be happy and rested, and I know she's rested in peace, but she might not even, she might be like, fuck, I've been waiting to get up here. You know what I'm saying? So I just need some answers. If you know, you know. Leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel, please, guys. This is how I'm Slowly Healing. And I think that was the channel that I had before this one. I think it was called Slowly Healing. But I was all over the place. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I still don't know what I want to do. But this is helping me to heal. Anything that you see on my channel, it's clearly helping me to heal, to get to a place to where I can talk about her more, because right now I'm still closed off. I feel like sometimes I can bring her up, but can't nobody else bring her up. Like, how dare you talk about my daughter? Like, you don't know if that's going to trigger me. And speaking of trigger, I should have said this in the beginning. This is potentially a trigger warning for someone that just recently lost somebody, so I do apologize, and I meant to say that in the beginning. However, my condolences to anyone that knows what this feels like. But yeah, go to God with all your problems. It is too hard on your own. Remember that. Don't forget. God is the only one that can fix it. He is real. Trust me when I tell you. He's real. He is who he says he is. That's a fact. He's awesome. He's amazing. I love him. If it weren't for him, I don't know where I would be right now. But he's working on me daily. He's slowly healing me. Thank you, Lord. So yeah. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell that was. Whatever. But yeah, so have a good rest of your day, guys. Pray for me and my family. I just want some answers, and maybe I will never get them, but hopefully somebody sees this. Columbus Police Department, Columbus, Ohio, holla at me. I would love to chit chat for real, because yeah, definitely we need to talk. If not for nothing, like, can you guys at least apologize to me for making me feel like you just rushed through my daughter's case? You know, it was like as soon as the autopsy came back, it was like that was it. That's what they said. He said this, and in the coroner said this. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on now. Come the fuck. What happened to Whitney Houston? Her first autopsy said what? Oh, okay. And then the second one said what? Oh, okay. And then there was somebody else. Like, what playing with me? People just be playing in my face. And when people play in your face like that, like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. They just don't know. God forgive them. God forgive them. God forgive them. But again, all right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your day. When people show you who they are, believe them. And go to God with everything. Trust him. You ain't got no choice. I mean, what the fuck? What could you lose? You know what I'm saying? Trust in him. Have a good day, guys.